This is WhyBeAre, the god of wind, and today we are taking on the sun. Was that the most dramatic introduction I could ever do, really, for this video? Because that is really overly dramatic for what we're actually doing. I just felt like doing that. So anyways, what we're really doing is we're going to go to grid map in BeamNG.drive, of course, and we're going to take the gravity, crank it all the way up to sun, then we're going to take the wind, and we're going to put a wind that goes straight up to counter the gravity of the sun and see if we can drive a car on sun gravity by just using wind to counter it. So right here we're just going to use a truck because it spawns first, and we're just going to say sun gravity. So this thing is not moving. No car I've ever seen can actually move under sun gravity. None. So then we're going to put a wind on it. So let's say 500 meters per second going upwards, which is a ridiculous amount of wind. That is like multiple times faster than the record for the wind speed in the world. But that's okay. So 500 meters per second. There we go. How does that work? Can we drive? No, we cannot. Let's put more wind. We need more wind. We will not give up this easily. How about 600 meters per second? Oh, look at that. Look at that. We're driving. We are driving on sun gravity by using the power of the wind. This is when it pays off to be the god of wind. And we can actually kind of steer it too, even somehow. I'm surprised. It looked like the tires were so busted you wouldn't be able to turn them when it first spawned. And just look at that, but the tires still churn. Look, we could even do like a slalom if we wanted to, probably right here. Not a fast one, because that would probably mess me up, because the handling feels really weird, but we do have control over it. Look, you think I could do this without having control? If you do, you're insane. But that is great. We can even go reasonably fast. I mean, look, I don't know how accurate the speedometer is, but it feels like we're moving pretty close to what it says, right? I mean, we're definitely moving on sun gravity. Thanks to the wind. Oh, goodness, don't want to hit those. And the other nice thing is no matter how hard you turn, you can't flip over because the gravity is so strong. Uh-oh. It takes like a second for it to get going, I guess. I just noticed that. Like, I came to a stop and I thought I broke it because it wasn't moving anymore. It just takes a second. Then we're good to go. Look at that. That's amazing. What if we try to drive through the dirt? Oh, God, this is probably a bad idea. That dirt's fine. It's the big, scary dirt that I'm worried about. Alright, this will probably not work, unfortunately. Oh, we can even drive through the dirt. We actually are driving through this really fast, because that actually really slows you down usually. And the truck didn't care. It's just like, whatever. I'll drive through it, sure. I don't care. So you notice, though, it is pointing downwards a lot. And that is probably because of the weight distribution of the vehicle, I think. Like, the wind is pushing the back end up, while gravity is pulling the front down, which is actually probably a really good scenario to... Uh-oh. We're stuck. We hit that bump and now we're stuck. I don't think we can even pull it backwards because it doesn't seem like it wants to. Yeah, we're stuck. But what I was saying though is just the wind is pushing it all up while the gravity's pulling it down. It makes us see it really funny, doesn't it? So let's go ahead and try that again. So respawn the truck. 600 meters per second going upwards and... Oh, the truck is broken this time. Okay. Look at the hood, though. Man, look at that hood. It's rocking out, man. Look at that hood go. Look at it, man. It's crazy. And you might be saying, why is metal bending like that? You got to remember what kind of forces are at play here. The gravity of the sun. That's many times more than Earth's. Like 30 times more or something. And then you got 600 meters per second wind. Yeah, those are forces so extreme, metal wouldn't know what to do with that kind of situation. I think the reason it broke, well, the possible reason is there's two. One, I did the increase in gravity, or the wind too fast. Or two, I didn't let the car settle down and then put the sun on. So let's see, is it that one? Alright, so I think might be both, I don't know. So respawn it. Then we'll put 500 for the wind like we did before. Then we'll put 600. And it's broken. So maybe it's both. Alright, let's try it then. Set the truck down. Earth gravity. It's stable. Sun gravity. Then we do 500 meters per second upwards wind. Oops, that was 600. That's probably not going to work then. Yep, my bad. Same thing though. Stabilized. Sun. 500 meters per second. Then 600. Huh. It's still broken. I think we could cheat our way out of it by just hitting Q a couple of times, and yeah, we're good. But actually it's broken this time. The first time it wasn't actually broken. This one, I think the driveline fell out or something, probably. I mean, I'm just guessing based on the Force's experience, something like that is probably the cause of that happening, but somehow the engine is not able to put power to the wheels unless we did what I just did, and that fixes it. Alright, can we climb a hill? No. No, we cannot. Climbing a hill is a very difficult thing to do in this situation. It is not going to work well. So what about some other cars? Will they work? Let's figure it out. So we'll use the, let's see, Earth gravity, and let's use the, let's just use a normal Grand Marshal. Well, we'll use a custom one because I think it's a little faster, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's, well, actually the police one's probably the best because it'll have like reinforced parts and stuff. At least a little bit, I would think. Alright, then we're going to go Sun Gravity. Then we're going to do, let's start at 500 again, then work our way up. So 500. No way that's driving, you could tell. Now, every car's going to have a different wind, even if the weight is different probably, because like the wind resistance of the car actually matters. How is that? Is that driving? Not quite, but the roof is going crazy. Look at it go. See, this one needs more than the truck, actually. Might be because the car itself is more aerodynamic, I don't know. Alright, 750. I don't know if we need more or less wind. I can't quite tell. Maybe a little bit more. We'll try 770 for this one. Nope, now the wheels don't have enough traction. That's not good. Let's bring it down a bit to 60, 760. The wheels are spinning, but we ain't going nowhere. So maybe we need less. How about only 740? I put 7,400. Whoopsie! That's a little too much, isn't it? Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like this car can do it. Maybe the truck is just the lucky one. Maybe the other cars just can't do it. I don't see the Grand Marshal being able to do it. How about we'll try something else totally different, the Bolide. This one's going to be weird because this should have like a really different weight distribution. Most of the weight should be in the back, or near the back, I should say, because it's a mid-engine car. I don't know what'll happen for sure. So again, we'll start it at only 500. And no, we're not moving there. The engine actually broke, unfortunately, from that initial fall, it sounds like. So come on, go! Oh, weird. If you touch nothing, it rolls backwards. I guess it has something to do with the way the wind is pushing on it, just and the weight distribution, the aerodynamics and all that. Somehow the downward wind is pushing it backwards. So I guess we got too much wind then. Well, if we only have 600, 600 is probably not enough. 650 maybe. No, we're not moving. You know, the truck might be the only one who could do this. 670, we're like, it wants to move. It really does. But it can't. Alright, how about, so you're getting up to 700 again, which at a point the wind is pushing back too hard. Or pushing us backwards too hard. I mean, the other solution is just driving backwards on 700. Oh, wasn't the 700 that was pushing us backwards? Maybe not. Either way, we're still not moving. We need more wind. Whoa, 750 is too much. Too much. Look at this wheeling machine. Look at that wheeling machine, man. You ain't got nothing on this. That's crazy. Okay, how about 720? 720p is too much for... Oh, it's dancing. 710, maybe. Alright. Nah, it doesn't seem like it can do it. Nope, I think the truck is... I mean, I could try every car, of course, but it seems like the truck's maybe one of the ones that can do it only. What about the Pigeon? It's a truck, technically. Let's go ahead and make sure it's nice and stable before we sun gravity it. I'm pretty sure that front tire gets broken, though, no matter... Well, actually, it might be okay. So the Pigeon's pretty small. I'm going to start with a low wind because I don't think it'll need that much. So only 500 is too much! Where'd the half of my Pigeon go? Look at it go, though. Look at it go. Oh, my God. There goes everything. It's just the body of the car is left. I mean, just the frame of the car. The body is gone. It's crazy. All right, so 500 is too much. We're going to try 300 then. We're not driving. How about... 400 is probably going to be too much, but we'll try it anyways. Oh, we're good to go. Pigeon is good to go. The Pigeon can drive. Well, oh, maybe not. It kind of can. Like, that front wheel is not really something we can guide. If we try to turn it, it kind of just breaks. Or, I mean, it doesn't break, it just stops. But we can drive it. So I guess the key here is to have a high front weight distribution, maybe? Because both of these are trucks, which, you know, they have a very high front to rear weight distribution because they just have a bed on the truck, which is fairly light when it's not loaded, you know? So maybe the key is to just have a bed of a truck in it. I mean, a truck style thing where it's like that. So, what about the T-Series? That's a truck after all. Yes. Let's go and let it stable, and then sun. Now this thing should need a ton of wind then. So we'll start it out at 600. 600 is a start. Look at the mud flaps. They're like, oh my god, the mud flaps are flipping me off. Why you do this, mud flaps? So disrespectful. What's your problem? So we can't move yet. We need more wind. I figured this would take a lot. How about 800? Whoa. Okay. Those rear wheels are moving. We are putting the power down still, I think. Maybe they're not. It's hard to tell. They are moving. It's not working though. 1,000. Oh god, I just lost one of my fuel tanks. Okay. That actually seems like it'd be the right amount of wind, but I think the front wheels are too busted up. It's so long. What happens is it's so long, it just bends like that. And then the front wheels have no traction. So even if you could accelerate, which we are right now, and it's kind of making it do a little spin, we can't turn. So big rig's no good on that, unfortunately. You know what, actually? I actually have the D series drag racing, which is a car I've had in a few videos. I bet that thing would work great for this. All we do is we put sun gravity on, then do the 650, was it? Or 620? Was it 620? Uh-oh, the transmission's busted. There we go. We're good to go. I think it wasn't 620. That seems too vicious. It might have been only 600. I forgot. I'm sorry. There we go. There we go. It's just 600. So 600 with the truck is perfect. And if you use the drag truck, then you got power on your side. Look at this. We're moving. Like, I'm not positive if the speedometer is fully accurate under the situation we're experiencing here. But if it is, we're moving at 100 miles per hour until we hit a bump. Oh, now we're doing the headbang, man. We're rocking out now. I think we somehow damaged it, though. It's not driving as fast as it was. Ooh, what if we try to go up a ramp? I think it'll not work still. Like, here we go. We're going to go up that ramp right there. That, you know, reasonably small ramp. Well, still pretty big. Oh, God, nope. We're just like, nope. The tires just sunk in. Oh, man. So it turns out with the wind, you can beat the gravity of the sun. The wind speeds, of course, we're using are just absurd wind speeds you would never see in real life. They are just so unbelievably high. It's like, I mean, it's one of those things where it's 600 meters per second is like, it's probably like, oh, let me think. 600 meters per second. I don't know, man. I can't think right now. I really want to say it's almost double the speed of sound. I think the speed of sound is 300 and something, but I don't want to say that's as a fact because I'm not 100% sure on that. I want to say it's like 340 for the speed of sound, but I'm really not sure. I'm not positive on that. I don't want to guide you wrong. I think that's correct, but whoops, I'm just going based off of my head, and sometimes my head gets things mixed up, you know. Whoops, not 620, just 600. Here we go. And we're good to go again. So yeah, we can beat the sun gravity. Can we do this? Probably not. No, we cannot. But we can do some things with the sun gravity, even with the normal truck. I'm just using this truck because I like power. And this is unfortunately really slow to get it spun around, so let's just do it. There we go. So then, until next time, this has been the god of the wind, WhyBeAre, just showing the sun who's boss, man. I'll see ya. Ouch. Alright, I'll see it. Oh, hold up. We gotta try this. You see the body panels flying everywhere? We gotta try the break all breakers button real quick. I just thought of that. We're gonna zoom out a ton so we can actually see what happens. Alright. Put a little bit of slow-mo on it, not much. Just 4 times. Oh, look at the body parts go! Alright, that's normal speed. Look at the doors! Look at the doors! They're like, I don't know what to do anymore! They're all just dancing all over the place. I just had to try that. I just thought of that. I figured it'd be fun to watch, and it was. Look at all the pieces. They calmed down now. They kind of just got like in their happy point where either the gravity was too strong or the wind was too weak for it to move. Or it was just so aerodynamic or something. I don't know exactly what got them in their happy point, but they're at their happy point where they're not going anywhere. Truck's still not there yet. Truck's just spinning around doing some crazy, weird backwards donuts. Alright, that's all then. That's all. I just thought of that when I saw that body panel flying. So again, until next time, this is WhyBeAre for the second outro. I keep doing that a lot recently where I have multiple outros because I want to add things. Oh well, I'll see it.